74 dogs were killed by Detroit police over a 3-year period. Our Local 4 investigative team broke down police reports. You can see it right now and click on Detroit.com that Detroit has a dog problem. So at 5, we exposed the stray dog issue. We shared the number of dogs who'd been shot in the city.
Right. Compared to other cities such as Chicago, Milwaukee, and Grand Rapids, Detroit is shooting at canines more than 3 times as often. So what do police have to say about this? Let's bring in investigative reporter Karen Drew. She sat down with an assistant chief to get some answers. Karen.
Detroit police admit they do have a stray dog issue in the city. It's been going on for years. Add to that the number of dogs used to protect illegal operations. Police are frequently put in a spot where they say shooting a dog is necessary. But the department is also pointing the finger at Detroit dog owners. How do you think your department is dealing with dogs in the city?
I think we're dealing well with dogs. There's a lot of dogs in Detroit. It's been an issue that we've had to deal with for quite a few years. A number of stray dogs.
Explain to me, when should an officer shoot at a dog and when is it too much?
Well, our rule and our policy is that an officer would shoot at a dog when either the officer or somebody else is in imminent threat of being attacked by the dog.
I think there's a question of shooting a dog on the dog's property. Right. We pulled numbers and there was about 100 shootings in the past 3 years. 30 of those were on the dog's property.
An officer has to make a split-second decision whether or not it's safe and feasible to retreat or are they going to get bit. And our policy is not that an officer has to subject themselves to being bit by a dog.
Can the department do better?
Certainly, we can always look at best practices, see what type of training opportunities are out there. I know recently the city has invested a lot in our animal control, which is big because that gives officers an option, somebody to call who's more well-trained in how to deal with animals and how to catch animals.
Now, I did ask about the comparison of cities. Detroit shooting dogs more than 3 times as Chicago. The assistant chief said there was not a uniform way of reporting dog shootings, so wasn't able to comment on that. He also mentioned Detroit has seen a surge in dog bites. May of last year, they had over 100 people in the city of Detroit bit by dogs, and says dogs on the loose is definitely a huge issue for them.
Yeah. I would imagine there are a number of owner responsibilities when it comes to dogs.
Yes, and you know what? Dog owners are failing on this. We have reported on this. I did talk to them about the responsibilities of the dog owners, and they have to be leashed. They have to be in a fence. They have to take those responsibilities very seriously so they can be responsible for that. Now, we spent a lot of time gathering this information. There's so much. So I want to take you over here on clickondetroit.com. We've got our digital producer, Kayla Clark. A shout out to my producer, Marianne. They have really worked so hard gathering this information for everyone so they can really do the digging on their own. So take a look. We've got the shootings by precinct. We also have locations. If you want to take a look in your neighborhood, you can see what's going on. Then we did specific police cases. And normally we don't share this kind of stuff. So they're the actual police reports. You can take a look at them. You can read them. You can see why the officer thought it was necessary to shoot at that dog in that situation. So it definitely is a huge issue. Yep. We reported over the weekend about, and it wasn't DPD, but a Labradoodle that was shot. That was by Wayne State Police.
Yeah. Didn't die. The dog didn't die, but
didn't die, but yeah, it's still an issue. We're working on that story for 11. So there's just it just keeps compiling.
That's for 11, and you've still got more because there's more coming up tomorrow morning.
Yes, there is, and we really want to talk about some of the positive things that folks are doing to help. So tomorrow at 6 o'clock, along with a volunteer group, we are going out. The group is called Chained, and they go and they help Detroit dogs. They provide dog houses, extra care, and what they're doing is really, really incredible. So we're going to highlight what they're doing and the help that they need, and that's tomorrow morning at 6. So I will be live on the morning show with that. Yeah. It's important.
It is,
really
and there's
important.
so many moving parts to this, and because that was interesting. We were taking out the police department earlier about how could you not compare these shootings to other cities, and he said, there aren't reporting standards, and that's an issue too.
Right.
Right. Yeah. All right,
hopefully, this is going to bring some change.
Yep. You got it. All right, Karen.